y'all. Good morning. Welcome. I feel like I've been gone for a minute. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your girl Kimberly D. I thank y'all for doing life with me. I am back on the patio. Back on the patio. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's almost afternoon, but that's still okay. Because we're here. We made it to another Friday. Another Friday. Whew, it's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks, a few weeks. I'm not sure. Um, I think the last time I talked to y'all, we were having car troubles. Yes, we were having car troubles, and the hits didn't stop there. They just kept on coming. Um, After the first car, well, I'll say the other car. Well, let me back up. I said good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all Friday doing? How y'all Friday going? Let me know in the comments. How was your week? I hope it was blessed and well. It must have been because we're here on Friday. If you made it to Friday, you had a good week. Even if you had obstacles in your way, some way, somehow, you've overcome them and you made it to Friday. And the weekend is here and we're just going to enjoy it. Whatever it is that you do, just go into it with a positive outlook. Sometimes it's not what happens to us, it's how we respond to it. But yeah, we have two vehicles. Technically we have two, but one is ours because my husband gave his vehicle to our youngest, and then he purchased another vehicle and kind of gave that one back. Not so much gave it back, but parked it at our house. And it was running, and then it wasn't. It needed a battery. We purchased a battery, then it wasn't running again. It wouldn't start. And so we kind of just left it alone, because it's his car and it's not really our responsibility. So we kind of left it alone. But then when our car went down, I said, the devil is a lie. I'm not going to have two vehicles parked and not one of them work. No, that's not how we do things. This is not a junkyard. It's not a car lot. It's not any of those things. So we got the 300 fixed. We got that repaired. It turned out that the fuel pump went out. And not just one fuel pump. It turned out that we have two fuel pumps on it, a primary and then an auxiliary, and one was completely out, shot, and the other was leaking, so we had to have both of them repaired or replaced. And yeah, that was a pretty penny. And that was a pretty penny, but nevertheless, we needed it done. Shout out to AAA. I thought about getting AAA for a while, and I kind of put it off. And then when we used my sister's AAA a few months back to have a vehicle towed to our mechanic to see if it was worthy of purchasing, we used her AAA because it was just down the street. But I realized then, maybe it's a good idea to go ahead and get AAA for ourselves. So we did that, thankfully, because it has truly paid off. But we got our 300 back, and I decided I'm not going to be a sitting duck anymore. So the other vehicle that was not running, we had that one towed to the mechanic, and it turns out that one needed a fuel pump. I said, is this the year of fuel pumps? What is going on? But he said that there's, of course, different reasons that a fuel pump can go out. It could be bad gas, it could be lack of gas, driving on E and sucking up all that trash into the pump or what have you, or it could just be from sitting. And so I believe a little bit of all that took place with both vehicles. So you live and you learn, and hopefully you do better. When you know better, you should do better. So, kind of avoiding having those situations again. But it's just amazing in the pricing. We had the newer vehicle. They're both old vehicles. Oh, Lord Jesus, a bee. It never fails. I can't sit out here without a bee showing up. I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot and get some of those bee repellents. There's these little, like the fly thing, you could probably see it in the background. It's that actually attracts flies and traps them. I think the bee one looks like that, but it repels them instead. So yeah, we may be doing that this weekend because ain't nobody got time for that. But anyway, going back to the vehicles. Um, the newer vehicle we took to an auto shop that we had never used before, you know, a commercial auto shop, because it was closer, and you know, there were some other parameters surrounding that, but the price was out of this world. And we took the older vehicle to our mechanic because, you know, we had to wait for his availability because he's only one person that runs his entire shop. So it took a while to get it there. So the appointment we made for the first vehicle, we couldn't wait for that. So we took that to, you know, one of these commercial shops, and then we kept that appointment and used it for the other vehicle. But the pricing, our mechanic was a fraction. I understand that the vehicles are several years in difference, and there was only one fuel pump on the older vehicle, but I'm telling y'all, these commercial shops, they be in your pockets. You might as well be at the dealership, which now that I think about it, we probably should have went there, you know. But nevertheless, the vehicles, they're both running, they're both working well, and to God be the glory. I am so excited about that. But other than that, life has been lifing. Yes, life has been lifing, and you know, just trying to enjoy the best of it. You know, during the time that we were without a vehicle, because I was like, I'm not, you know, I'm just gonna chill. I'm not gonna, you know, where are we going anyway? Where are we going anyway? So, you know, we just chilled during that downtime. We, you know, the first week it was like real cool, real chill, but the second week I needed to get out of here. I was like, no, this ain't, I'm not with it. So we had to get busy. And so what I decided to do was paint one of the walls in the office. And we had already had the paint, you know, with some paint left from um, the purchase of the house. And, you know, I checked it and it was still good. And it was a color that I was okay with. And I was like, wait a minute, we ain't even got to go buy no paint. So, you know, we painted one of the rooms in the office. It turned out really well. I'll show y'all at some point. And then hold on a second, I gotta get some tissue. Where's my paper towel? There ain't no tissue I don't know why my nose runs whenever I'm outside. I must be the seasonal allergies or what have you. But so I painted. My husband ended up helping. At first I didn't think I needed no help. I didn't want no help. I wanted to do it all by myself, but it was good having help because I realized I did need it. And he decided to install the garbage disposal because we have been having some leaking under the cabinet. One of the pipes wasn't tight enough, so he had to repair that. And he was like, since I'm already under here, I might as well install the garbage disposal. We purchased the garbage disposal when we first purchased the house, and it's just been kind of sit there. And I'm like, you know what, this don't make no sense. But I didn't really want him to install it because I was like, what happens if something goes wrong? He's not a plumber, and plumbers cost. And you know, I was kind of on the fence about it, but he took the lead and he did it anyway, and it turned out well. It turned out really well. So excited about that. You know, sometimes you have to get still you got to get still in order to get some things done. Being busy all the time, you don't get, you busy, but doing what? Are you being productive? So sometimes you got to get still to get some things done. So it paid off in the long run. It definitely paid off. We got the car fixed. We got some things done that we have been needing and wanting to get done, for a while. So, that all worked out. Other than that, just like I said, life been lifing. Just trying to get things done and just keep moving, keep pushing. I have a few errands to run today. I have to go pick up my new prescriptions. And I'm kind of on the fence about doing laundry at the laundromat, because that's a whole nother situation. We purchased a washer and dryer when we moved here, and about a year in, we started having some problems with it. And so we called the warranty company, of course, and they kind of back and forth, went back and forth with us. First, the washer was leaking, and then they said we have to send somebody out to make sure there's no mold if there's been water. So I'm fine with that. I appreciate that. And then they sent the repairman, because of course there was no mold. And he said, oh no, it's not the washer, it's the pipes on the house. Okay. So we have to call somebody else, or the warranty company calls someone else. They send somebody out for the house. No, it's not the house, it's the washer and dryer. Okay. They send somebody else out, and they say they fixed it, and it still was leaking afterwards. Not only was it still leaking, the dryer now not works. So then they sent somebody else out. He fixed the dryer, but he did not fix the leak. So at this point, we're nearing the end of the contract. I'm over it. I'm done with it. I don't want to deal with you guys anymore, because it's not working out. So now, we went for a little while without having a company, because I was like, is it even worth it? You pay, at the time it was like $75 every time they come out, and for what, if you're not really solving the problem? So we just kind of said, we're over it. We just won't do a warranty company. And so, of course, and I did not get the warranty on the washer and dryer, because I knew we had the home warranty company. So why pay twice? That I don't, I'm still on the fence about that. But we're at the point where now, you know you can use it. It works, and it works well. It just leaks, and I'm not cool with the leaking, because leaking causes other issues. So we have since decided to go with another excuse me, another warranty company that was recommended. I found out that the price is no longer $75, it's $100, but you cannot make a claim for the first 10 days. So I need to do laundry. I'm not even a laundry girl, but I don't like seeing stuff lay around and laundry pile up. No, I'm not that girl either. So I'll be a laundry girl before I be a laundry pile up girl. And I have to look at it, and Lord knows I don't want to smell no dirty laundry. So I'm thinking about going to the laundromat, but I might have waited too late, because y'all know the later you get, the more people show up, and I ain't really about that life either. So we just gonna see. And I think it's probably better going late on a Friday than going early on a Saturday. I don't know. I don't really go to the laundromat, so y'all let me know if I should still go later today, or if I should wait and go early in the morning. You know, if y'all do laundromats, y'all let me know what I should do in that regard. But yeah, I have to go pick up my new prescription, my new eyes, and I'm kind of having buyer's remorse in that area, because I was going there, and that's where me and my husband both go, and where the kids were going as well when they were underage. Now, I don't know what they do. That ain't my business. But me and my husband both were going to this location, and then I decided to stop going there because every time I left there, I couldn't get out of that place under $800. And I would get 2 pairs, and I was like, this is crazy. I'm going somewhere else that has nice frames at normal people prices. Because, yeah, those other prices are ridiculous, in my opinion. And so I switched, and I was going somewhere closer. Well, they're kind of about the same distance, but just somewhere else. And his frames were a lot less. I could get out of there about 400 with 2 pairs. And so that was satisfying. I didn't too much like I had to really look. Like, these frames I got there and I love them, and they have transition on them. And I think I did good. I went there for 2 years. I went there for 2 years because my prescription didn't change. But then the second year, I got I got one more pair. So I ended up having 3 pair with the same prescription, which was cool. But I decided this year to go back to where we were before. I'm telling y'all, buyer's remorse. I'm not even sure I like the frames I chose. It was I always take forever to pick out frames. And I switched. I even went to the other location, and my husband did good. He did good with his selection. His was hitting them pockets too. But I don't think he has buyer's remorse. But I'm telling y'all, these frames better look good. Everything better be right about them. They better look good. They better feel good. They better have gotten the sight lines correct. I'm telling y'all. I'm just telling y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see what they look like. But yeah. I don't know that I'm gonna be doing that again. I love their frames. I love their frames. And this is the thing. They have tons and tons and tons of designer frames. And I know that. And so I always go in there and try and stay in one section. And after trying on multiple frames in the one section, I find myself in the other section. And I don't look at the names. I don't look at the names. I don't even look at the prices. Maybe that, it's my fault. I don't look at the frames. I don't look at the name brand or the prices. I just try them on. Whatever catches my eye, I try them on, and I go from there. And I end up liking something, and it ends up being super expensive. And so, needless to say, I left with 1 pair. And so now, because I'm not comfortable just having 1 pair of frames, since I have to have them in order to read, in order to see, I have to have them. I'm not comfortable having just 1 pair. So we're going to take our prescription and we're going to go to Costco, and we're going to get a second pair for a fraction of the cost. And we've already been there. We didn't stay to take care of our business because it was just kind of like a spontaneous visit. We didn't really go there for that, but we're gonna take some time and set time aside to go there specifically for that. And they had really nice frames. Not a big selection of the ones that I liked, but enough to choose. So we're gonna go there hopefully this weekend and purchase a second pair, because there's been a situation where last year I had a fight with a bee. See, I told y'all bees show up, and I'm telling you it was gonna be me or him, and it was not going to be me. And my glasses ended up on the ground. The lens popped out. I freaked out because the first thing I'm thinking is, how am I gonna see? I could have just taken them back and gotten them repaired, but I worked it out. I got that lens back in there, and we were back in business. But yeah, so I don't know what y'all pay for frames. Somebody leave it in the comments. What's a average price that you pay for frames? for those people that have to have them, not the people that just want them because they look good. You're making a fashion statement, but those of us who have to have them in order to function in life. Let me know what your average prices for frames are. So I have one more thing. I'm looking at my notes here because I've been told that I should keep notes, because I be wanting to talk to y'all about all kinds of stuff and I be forgetting. So I made a couple notes, and I have one more thing on here that I want to ask y'all about. And it's fad or not. Is this a fad or no? I've been seeing a lot of it on YouTube. I've been seeing and hearing a lot from people that I know that have had this done, that are going through it or thinking about going through it. And it's tummy tucks. And it seems like it's the thing. You know how there's always a thing. Every year there's a thing that people do, and it's kind of what's happening now, what's popping, or it's the fad, it's the thing. And so it seems like that's going around. I remember, when gastric bypass was a thing, lipo was, I don't know so much about lipo, but gastric bypass or the sleeve, things like that. But now it seems like it's the tummy tuck. And your girl has gained 100 pounds since I got married. So that's 100 pounds in almost 21 years. And that's a lot. That is a lot of weight. And that bee is back. Y'all, tell me if that bee, y'all don't let me get stung. I ain't got time for this. All I have is tea. I ain't even show y'all my mug of the day. See, he playing. He playing games. I have tea. I have my mug of the day, was gifted to me by my aunt. Pets turn a house into a home. And that's another thing. I'm still with my tea. I'm still hanging on. I'm still hanging on. I'm drinking chai tea, and it has caffeine, just not as much as coffee. I still miss my coffee. I miss my coffee like my best friend. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I miss my coffee. But I did have my cardiologist appointment, and he said everything looked well, everything was well. But next month I have some additional appointments for him to just rule out any and everything. And but other than that, I think he said I'll have to do like a monitor, and I'll have to do a calcium test that apparently your insurance either doesn't pay for or doesn't pay for fully, because it's $90. But nevertheless, you can't put a price on your health. So yeah, that is what it is in regards to that. But going back to this tummy tuck, I've gained over 100 pounds in 20 years, almost 21 years. And it's time out. I've hit the 50 mark, and it's time to get this weight off of me. So I just kind of been looking at some things. See, y'all, that B is playing games with me. But I don't know. I watched like 10 videos. It's real. I don't know that I could do the pain. And then I'm just leery and scared and nervous, and have reservations about doing something that evasive versus becoming disciplined and doing it the natural way. But then sometimes you don't have time, if it's a medical situation, or like Tabitha Brown, it's your business. You do it because it's your business and it's what you want to do. I don't know. I don't know for me though. I've even thought about contacting the doctor, and I don't really want to do a consultation just yet, because you have to pay. I think they're like $250 for a consultation that in most cases will go towards your procedure, which I found that is around $9,000 to $10,000. And that somewhat includes like the procedure and the massages that you have to get, that I've learned that they're not like relaxation massages. The way that they've described them are more like deep deep massages, but they're required, they're part of the process. And I don't know, there's like a gym 5 minutes from me. I have a bike. um Y'all, I've tried a lot. I've tried a lot of different options, but I have not been 100% with them. I've not been 100% with them. Let's just keep it 100 and say that I've tried a lot of things out there, but I've not been dedicated. I've not been disciplined, 100% disciplined with them. And I have not stuck to them, and it's led me here. And so now I'm just wondering like which road I should take. Which road I should take. I've already changed my eating habits a lot, and I need to get moving. That's my biggest thing, is I need to get moving. I need to exercise, walk consistently. I'm good at starting, but consistency is the key. And so I was just thinking about it, and I was like, I've consistently got up and went to someone's job since I was 15, consistently. So what's the problem? I know that I can be disciplined in some things because it's proven it. So I just need to find that, I guess, that why. Sometimes when you have a why that's big enough, it causes you to get it done. So y'all let me know if tummy tucks are a fad, if it's just a thing that's happening right now. Would you do one? Have you had one? What are your thoughts in regards to it? What are you doing? If that's not your road, what are you doing to better your health and to lose weight and to, just maintain a healthy lifestyle? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. But for now, your girl is gonna drink on this chai tea. And this is actually chai tea that I got from Sprouts. I purchased this from Sprouts in the loose leaf section, and it's not bad. It has a little bite to it. It's not bad at all. At all. I've been buying all these different things, trying to mimic the Starbucks chai tea, and most of them are just full of sugar, and I'm not a sugar type of I know. I drink my coffee black. When I was drinking coffee, I drink my tea the same way. So all those sweeteners, I'm not with it. But anyway, let me know what y'all doing today. It's Friday. It is the first Friday in February. So it is first Friday. Let me know what y'all gonna do for first Friday here. They do a first Friday thing downtown, and I think they do a first Friday in a couple of other places too. But let me know what your first Friday is gonna be like. All right, talk to y'all later. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.